Observing. October 9, 2014. Beloved ones, let us have discourse on the quality of love known as observing. It is through observing how the different aspects of oneself manifests into the world that one begins to realize that there is nothing more important that one can do for themselves than to give the highest priority to this process of self-discovery. This process asks that one take notice and give consideration to what is going on within one's self. It is becoming aware of one's self so that there is only vigilant watchfulness about everything within one's being and in one's response to everything outside their being. Nothing is beyond the scrutiny of self-observing. Every thought, every feeling, every action is up for careful reflection. It is accomplished by cultivating an inner receptivity, an inner listening, and an inner alignment to the signals that one receives from their higher self. This guides them through every action, decision, and choice that they make on a daily basis. Everyone has within them a deeper, wiser, all-knowing self whose heart's desire is to communicate with them. It requires that one ask one's higher self to come into one's consciousness, and then to begin to notice everything with a heightened awareness. When one does this each day by establishing direct contact with this inner voice, it will signal them in some way or another through the synchronicities that may show up in their life. When one is connected to this higher aspect of oneself, one is observing that one feels energized, that one moves through life's challenges with poise and equilibrium, and that one feels secure in what they do. One operates from a place of love, which engenders balance and good health within them. They observe that one's truest, heartfelt desires are the feedback from their higher self, and this allows them to live in an inspired way. They observe that aligning with their higher self brings pure joy. They observe that doing what is aligned with their higher self is noticeable by how good it feels. If they feel good, then it is aligned with their higher self. If they feel bad, then it is not aligned. By observing everything in their own life, they see that those who make a committed connection with their higher self truly awaken the genius within them, and they begin to tap into a limitless reservoir of creativity, flawless guidance and intelligence that is available to them each and every day. They are observing that this higher aspect wants them to know that they are powerful, that they are stronger than they know, that they, as a spiritual being having a human experience, are constantly ebbing and flowing, expanding, evolving, and changing altruistically, and also becoming more and more aware as to who they really are. They are observing that they are getting to know themselves in a new way, and are discovering parts of themselves that they never knew existed. They begin to realize that what they admire most about other people is already within them and that they just need to begin to access it. They also realize that what they don't care for in other people is already within them too, and they just need to recognize this and acknowledge it and lay it to rest. They observe that they can do whatever they want to do, that when they are authentic, honest, and true to their own selves, everything in their life will unfold naturally as it is meant to be. They do not apologize for who they were, who they are, or who they are going to be, knowing and accepting that it is all a part of their life experience and growth process. They observe that what they or someone else did which brought pain and suffering needs to be truly forgiven, because it frees them to start their life anew. They observe the need to improve their worst habits which prohibit forward movement. They take action to change each of them one by one to overcome them. By observing this process, they begin the focus, intention, and determination to dissolve the bad habits and negative programming so that they begin to move in the direction of their own highest good and highest potential. They are observing that no one is forcing them to do or believe anything. They determine to keep an open mind, knowing that limiting beliefs ingrained within them from their past will keep them from fully connecting with their higher self and restricts them from experiencing all the goodness of life. They make a determined and consistent effort to let these beliefs go. Each day they focus on one positive momentum they would like to work on and make a commitment to integrate it throughout their day. They are observing that as they go through their day and express their gratitude, allowing it to fill their heart for all the wonderful things that surround them and happen to them, that it opens the doorway to a joyful connection to their unlimited self. They keep centered in the heart as much as possible and focus on peace and harmony. It is a place of equilibrium where one is more able to access the wisdom of their higher self. They observe with the calmness of spirit that staying neutral is a state where they are in balance with their emotional responses to what is happening around them. They have learned that they can only connect with their higher self when they are in the present moment and have let go of the past and of projecting into the future. Letting go also means surrendering all their fears, worries and insecurities, trusting in God and the universe that everything will work out. By going within and focusing their attention, they allow their own innate inner wisdom to flow into their awareness. This brings a more peaceful, joyful and harmonious existence in their daily lives. As I take my leave, I ask that each person makes a daily habit of observing all that is good in their lives and give gratitude for it. I am Archangel Gabriel. Channeled by Marlene Switless-Sultana, Keeper of the Symphonies of Grace. www.therainbowscribe.com www.movingintoluminosity.com